Yeah, right now up by 8.74%. So what is next? How to sell this stock if you don't have my indicator? If you have my indicator, it would be easier. Today is also one buy point. Last video, basically on Sunday or Saturday, I uploaded here. I told you Nokia. This is not the peak yet. And we have a big opportunity for monthly chart. And basically today they up by 8.8% right now. Today there is buy point, okay, with the red strategy, okay. Ideally, if they can go above this highest point, would be the best. 13.98, now it's 13.95. They're just a little bit different. So let's see if they can go above. But if you buy today, you use this red line as a stop gain or stop loss, okay. So right now is the red candle. You can see this free line is going upward. Another thing I want to show you, let's say if you don't have my indicator, you can use trend line to stop gain. Okay, so you can add here. It's a little bit far away, but it's better than nothing. Okay, I want to protect you guys how to trade stock with less risk. Okay, I don't want you to buy with the red line here, the short-term strategy, and suddenly you want to long hold. This is not the way to do because they can go back quite far away. Okay, so you can draw a line like this to draw a trend line. If they drop below this line, basically this is the stop gain price, a stop loss or stop gain price. And if you have my indicator, you use this red line. Okay, so if they close below that, or you use this yellow candle. When they disappear, they close below, you reduce. If the red changed direction, okay, then you sell it for short-term strategy. Because I just mentioned this stock basically last video, just yesterday basically. So back to the point, I want to remind you the monthly chart, how does it look like? Okay, monthly chart. Hmm? Okay, here. So what is going on is they are building a big bottom here. From here to here, I don't count it because here is 2.4 and here down, when the red line going downward is 10. So they have 5 times. And if you look at YM chip entry, basically here, this is one market cycle. Why? Because the blue is going upward, is one market cycle, and after that is downward. So this is the bottom with you start to count basically from here, from a October 214 until now. Like here, they just go above this bottom zone. Okay, they just go. Let's say you don't have my indicator, you can still see from your eyes. Look at this peak, and you can see how far this peak is 214, and here is 226. Okay, so you know how many years they are actually trying to add their stock, add their stock, add their stock for monthly chart. So right now, I told you last video, watch my video. This game is not finished. It's not finished. This can go much, much bigger. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is, okay, let's say you don't have my indicator. Okay. You use this golden ratio to measure how much they can rebound or go up minimum, okay? Each level is the resistance, each level, okay? So the first level they are going to is 16.2, 16.5, okay? The next one, it make more sense to me, they go to the next one, is 25.3. 25.3. If they get stronger, they can go higher, okay? 50% or 61.8% to hit this top, which is not bad, right? From here to 40, which is 4 times. But I tell you, monthly chart, usually they are not looking for small profits. They're looking for quite a big profit. For example, here, when they hit here, which is from 11, they go to 40 4 times, all right? So here, they from 2 to 8, so also 4 times. So here, if they go to 4 times, would be go to 4, 5. okay? Around the same level here, 25 or 32, depends where does it start, right? So another thing, I wanted to check the red YM chippers. This is something I don't really mention a lot in my video. Basically, these YM chippers, you can look at the pattern. Okay, during this entire period, this like after this peak until recently, the whole thing's we are inside this triangle and it doesn't look good because the business model is not good. Okay, and this red line is going down, going down. It never, actually, the red never touched the top since the peak here. Before, yes. It used to be the number one cell phone before. But since Apple come up and then it's just lost their kingdom. Okay? And Nokia basically, I saw them in the technology exhibition, in the startup exhibition in Singapore. And they, which is few years before COVID. They really they try to improve, they try to squeeze themselves into AI technology. So I think they're trying to change their business model, but you need to look it up. I haven't do any research, by the way. I only look for the chart analysis. I only follow the big money going. I only follow the institution like YM chip entry. So to save my time to do the homework. But if you don't have my indicator, you can also achieve the same by studying the company, but it would take much longer time. My indicator can buy you some time, okay, and give you more confirmation. Where is the down? Where is the up? Where's the money going? Okay, when the money come in. That's it. That's it. Okay, so well, I didn't buy here. The best buy point is let me check. Okay, here the best buy point would be here when they go above the blue. This is the best buy point. The second, recently, the best buy point is on this candle, October 2 to 5. Okay, and then they kick out all the green, the institution holding the majority. That's why recently they can push up very quickly. Today up by 8 point something percent. Okay, so I actually, this is not financial advice, but I want to show you how important is when they try to build a beautiful bottom base, longer the time, the more they will raise. Especially they have institution come in. They don't aim for small. If they do this strategy for such a long time, this is not a, they are not playing small. Of course, it also need to change the trend here. Without changing the trend, it can just play in this zone forever. Okay, so basically, hopefully, let's see if they can go above the 16.55, this level. This is still a low level, like for this Nokia stock. Okay, but one more thing I want to remind you, the red part, how far they can go from this first cycle. Okay, this is the first cycle here. First cycle. Let's have a look how much from the bottom they turn the direction to upward, to they change to downward. Basically it's 3,500%. 3,500%. So right now here, if we do from the way they change the direction here to now, we are now 200 something percent. 200 something percent. So it's not really that big like this one yet. It's not yet like this one. Okay, so let's see how it goes. But I'm quite optimistic for this stock so far because they have so much red here. Okay, so once we kick out all the institution, once we kick out all the independent, not independent, sorry, individual investor here, we are the individual also. But I mean, the majority, if they hold by institution, this look really good when the red light go upward. When the red light Okay, when the red line change to downward, you just sell everything. I don't care the rebounds. You just sell everything. That's it. Because you buy when they change upward. You sell when they change downward. Of course, we have other strategy. For example, when we see the yellow, they disappear, they close below, you they close below. Basically, this candle is a sell candle. This candle, okay? The sell candle. Or you just withdraw your capital, then you let the profit one. But the next candle, they're dropping. Here, you see the red line? They're dropping. So it means this is to sell the profit as well. To sell the profit as well. So this is the update today. I hope you like this video. And if you have this stock, remember if you bought recently after my, this is not recommendation again, learn before you earn. If you bought with my, after studying my video, if you bought recently, I mean, you use this red line to stop gain. Okay? I don't care if they have a long term, oh, they can go 30 times or 40 times, which is great. But right now, they still have a big opportunity to go down because the support is not really close. The support is quite far away. If we look at the weekly chart here, weekly chart, you can see the the red line here. The support is around 12.17. Okay, so we need to stay above that. Otherwise, they will have a correction or pullback. So right now you look really good because the blue, purple, they're in the sequence. Red, blue, purple. They're all going upward and they are in the sequence. The short term, regular term, long term. So this stock, I like this stock. And yeah. So this is the update today. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend. Yeah. And if you want to have this indicator, you can click the link in the description. And I see you next video. Any question, you can drop me a comment. Did you buy Nokia? And give me a comment. What do you think about this company? This is not a recommendation. This is only an education purpose. We see you next time. Bye.